everybody. All right, so we're gonna get into our last topic. This topic that everybody's been talking about this whole week, and I'm gonna let Noam take it off because it's really going heavy on this heart.
So I drove back from Maryland on what was it? Sunday, and I ain't even gonna lie, I watched 4 of those episodes while driving back. Like I put it on the GPS stand and literally watched them. So what the whole R. Kelly thing was about? Word, man. The whole R. Kelly shit was about him and his past ways and current ways still with many of these girls and underage girls, and it looks like he's probably into young boys too in a sense. But he's into young girls in a sense because he's been always known for chilling outside of high schools. He's been picking up girls. He's had girls finding other girls from him in a sense, and he has like a whole, in a sense, like a quote in his house, and a whole bunch of girls been coming there. And some of them I feel like, well, let me not put my name. A lot of them have been coming on their own, and they've been trapped in there in a sense, and they feel like they can't escape from like what their parents have been trying to say. And it's crazy, like his power has gotten him to where he is now in the sense he's using that to his advantage in a sense. And now like Lifetime decided to make this whole documentary to bring light to this, so we can mute R. Kelly in a sense, because that's literally what they want to do. They want to mute R. Kelly. I don't know if they're really looking for charges to be pressed. It might happen, but everybody just wants to bring light and like diminish his whole image and everything now. So now, since I really one who started with my part of it, I ain't gonna lie, at the end of the day, I saw what R. Kelly did was horrible in a sense, because one thing, I understand where a lot of people are looking at the underage thing as like, oh, sometimes you can't look at it like that because some of y'all niggas that talk to girls when they're young or not. But that wasn't my issue because, like, I can say, like me, I started talking to my girl when she was 17. But mind you, we didn't even start hooking up and get official till she was like 18. But that's not something I was looking to happen. It just so happened to just be like that. But in a sense, that happened to other celebs as well.
How old were you, though?
I was 22.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to condemn R. Kelly.
Oh, can I say my part? So, I'm looking at it like there's other artists known for that shit too. One of them is Diddy. He had Justin at the age of, his girl was like 16 and he was like 24. And then we have niggas like Jay-Z, but Jay-Z ain't do shit with Foxy Brown, even though people want to portray like now he did do something with her, because now, but this is my biggest issue. Since I'm giving my view of the story is, why don't we just stick to one man and then move our way? If we're going to move from man to man, what do you think? You're just going to knock everybody down in one shot? No.
Because we're not about to blow up R. Kelly and not blow up all
the other Because he has a major issue.
No. The difference between R. Kelly and them, R. Kelly's into children.
And he has a major issue.
Like he has an issue.
That was before.
Right.
Since then, R. Kelly was not messing with 14-year-olds. So
that's since the beginning.
Go ahead and say your part. Go ahead and say your part.
Say your part, bro. Can I just say?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna just make it loud and clear. All right, that 14-year-old. All right, okay. I guess maybe it's quote unquote sick, but let's keep it real. A 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 16-year-old, same mindset. 17, you still got the same mind. I'm a female, so I know.
Right.
Thank you.
I say a part.
And let's be real. If I was 18 dating a man that was 10 years old, you're not gonna look at me sideways.
Yes, we would.
All right. If I was 28 dating a fucking 38-year-old, is that okay?
Right? Oh, there's a girl at my job doing that.
Exactly.
I still looked at her crazy. I was like, 10 years.
Man, please. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a personal experience then. Listen, when I was fucking 17, 18. I was messing with the older man.
That's fine.
And guess what? Did I feel like he was taking advantage of me?
It doesn't matter how old. That's still fine. 17, 18, that's legal age in New Jersey.
17.
Yes, it is. That's legal age in New Jersey, my nigga.
How old was he?
Close 45-ish.
That's not a problem. That's up to you. That's what you like.
That is a problem for him.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
And just like them other girls, that's what they like as well.
No, he of age.
And R. Kelly was younger at that time.
So wait, so now if you're gonna hold it like that, Gwen, so Aaliyah was 12 when he was ready starting high school.
She was 15.
No, when they first met. No, fuck that. Not her. The girl that he peed on was 12 on me.
She was 14.
She was 12 when they first met, my nigga. And that's when she got left at the
14.
studio since 12, my nigga.
Nah, and that's Sparkle's fault. So
but it don't matter. She was left at the studio. Why did R. Kelly feel comfortable to leave a child of that age in his...
Can I just say this? Because you just said some bullshit. It wasn't Sparkle's fault, because Sparkle walked into the studio.
And did what? Nothing.
You know whose fault it was that she was there? It was the parents' fault.
No, she walked into the studio and didn't do anything after that. She just thought it was odd.
Let her talk.
And she kept it moving.
No, you said that Sparkle's fault for a reason when it wasn't.
It was her parents in this.
The parents are the one that dropped off the child. And
okay,
some grown
because Sparkle's the one who put them on to them. Like, come on,
yeah, because he saw the good. We can't, honestly, to this point.
Can I ask a question? Do you think Sparkle, in her right mindset, didn't know what the fuck was going on?
She did, because you know why?
Because it's like,
she even said to herself, "Oh, when R. Kelly was trying to tell everybody not to talk to me, I purposely made sure I went out of my way."
Yeah,
so
but
she
he didn't know
why.
Like, he didn't know.
Come on,
she didn't know why he wasn't talking.
She's telling you what she wants to say to make herself look better. She's not giving you the full fucking truth.
Nigga, she didn't want nobody talking in a sense. He didn't want nobody talking. The reason why he didn't want nobody talking, so they didn't find out what type of business he was getting to.
Nah, that's
what
the
was
same thing
going
he was doing to
on.
all the other girls.
No. Before you get into what you're saying. So at the bottom of the line, you think R. Kelly didn't do nothing wrong?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying he's not.
So what do you say?
He's not 100% at fault. Everyone's at
Of
fault.
course, we all know he's not the only one at fault.
He's not like a big sicko. Like,
he's a sicko.
Yes.
No, he's a sicko.
Hi, yo, Leo, say your part.
So him pissing on that 14-year-old girl, that's okay.
Women squirt on men all the time.
Oh my god.
But we got a problem with that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, squirting is peeing.
That's
She got a point.
Yeah, come on now.
See, so the fact that she's 14 is not the problem. No, there's
So
no
you tell me a grown ass man.
Elvis Presley married his wife when she was 15. Jerry Lewis married his wife when she was
And
15.
But
They dead, my nigga.
That's like the 1920s.
No.
The life expectancy
Does
is 40.
Does that matter?
No,
It doesn't
time
matter.
out. No, time out. It's not even about that.
Abraham,
Look,
the prophet.
do you see Abraham pissing on a 14-year-old
He
child?
was dating girls up to right now was that age.
Back in the day, motherfuckers used to wake up and have a cigarette and a cocktail with breakfast. And we times have changed.
No, times have changed.
Nigga, you don't understand.
So we can still live. All right. So then as a black person, a white person deserves the right to lynch you whenever they want. If things don't change, if that's the case, right?
No, I mean they can have that mindset. That's on them. But is it right? No.
All right, so Leo,
so you can have that mindset that pissing on a 14-year-old girl is okay.
Because that same girl who was 14, when she's like, if you say he would have waited when she was 20, and like he's still gonna be fucking 15, whatever, 20 years older than her. It doesn't matter.
That's fine, but she was
because
she was a minor. She's a little girl, bro.
The parents didn't care, and she didn't care. So why do we?
You don't know she didn't care. She was 14.
She got paid,
She
bro.
don't know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Of course they got paid at the end of the day.
I have pictures of them after when she's still like now 34 taking
Nigga, they
pictures
fucked
with R.
up,
Kelly
my
on his
nigga.
house.
Wait, no, you don't have the pictures. So let's see those
I
pictures,
do.
though.
Show the pictures.
Let's see those pictures. You don't have.
We got a
those
camera
pictures.
right there.
Don't
You can put it
fucking-
right to the camera.
You ain't got those pictures.
She a
Nigga.
fucking lie.
You ain't got those
Ain't,
pictures.
definitely not on Instagram.
So for the record, Gloria said anything R. Kelly did was cool, and he ain't
I didn't
no
say that.
sicko.
I'm just saying he's not.
That's what you
he's
just
not
said. You just said
100%
he's not a
at
sicko.
I said he's not a huge sicko.
No, he said
okay.
he's sick.
Leo, what's your point of view on this?
I think he's sick and I think he needs help. If anything, I think he shouldn't be the only one at fault, but I'm gonna still support his music because I mean, honestly, we knew he was sick before.
No, I didn't. I didn't know it was this real.
Bro, we knew.
So when Dave Chappelle did the pee on you, you didn't think that was
My
real?
nigga, and that's
I'm
again when
telling
you
you
talk
right
about
now.
the time when a nigga was only 14. I didn't understand the
If there's
element
a-
how bad that was.
Bro.
Man. Now I'm looking at it, it's like, yo, this nigga was bugged out wild. Now looking at it, I didn't understand.
I mean,
just like them girls didn't
I'm gonna
understand.
tell you right now, some of the clues that they're giving now, like such as like the Pied Piper, I didn't think about shit like
So if
that.
a girl actually
I
pee
wasn't
on her, you're
thinking
not
about
gonna do
shit
it?
like that.
No, my nigga, I'm not. Well, that's not my preference. I'm not into shit like that.
If
Some
a girl
people are
actually
into
pee on
that.
her, you're not gonna do it?
I'm not doing that. I'll tell you
You
right
wanna
now,
ask me?
I had that
You're
conversation.
getting caught up in the fact
actually-
that he peed on
Yo,
someone,
there's
opposed
people-
to the fact that he peed on a
there's people-
14-year-old
No,
girl.
Could you miss
there's
that
people,
part?
There's people who actually have that type of fetish.
I know,
I
man.
actually
That's what
spoke-
I'm saying.
Not
I actually
the
know a man who
That's
does
not
shit like
the
that.
fetish isn't the problem, Leo.
Look.
The problem is the girl was 14. She a
Look,
minor.
She was 14, and that is a problem.
That's the problem.
She probably
disgusting.
said she was 16.
Bro,
No,
it don't matter.
she
Nah,
did
he knew
not.
what age
It don't
she
matter.
was. He knew what age Aaliyah was.
Just like
too.
how that girl on the video said that she lied and said that she was
But also Aaliyah.
a different age.
Okay,
But wait,
but also
hold on.
Aaliyah's assistant, also Aaliyah and them also
Hold
lied
on.
about the age to make sure they got married.
Yo, real quick, just
But
like
they
that girl
didn't know.
lied and said she was 14, he was like, tell everybody
Well,
you
Aaliyah's
18.
parents are
Hold
not on
on,
planes.
Glory.
Sorry.
That
You said
girl,
what?
that situation with that girl who said she was 14, when they did end up smashing, she said she told R. Kelly she was underage. He looked at her ID. It was like, tell people you 18 and act 21. So you think that's okay?
No, she think.
Well,
they
that's
lying.
again, that's her side of the story. But how is it okay from a nigga who just came out of big case to already be on the streets, already ready out here like that? You don't think there's a power issue where he feels like he has enough power to shit's invincible? Like he good.
He's invincible.
You don't think he feels like that? Now he realizes he's fucked.
Obviously he feels that way.
Now he realizes he's fucked.
I said obviously he does. But man.
So what do you make? What's your
to me it's like
what do you think about him calling himself the pipe back?
They sought him. He didn't seek them. So
that's not true. They said in the
No,
documentary that this motherfucker
he was telling them girls to
the
go
one who
get
came
girls
out of his trial seek them. The little the radio the DJ girls seeked him. Asante the superfan seeked him. Faith Rogers seeked him. Like, come on.
Wait, but at the same time,
if a 16-year-old girl comes after me, I'm 28 years old. If a 16-year-old girl comes after me, I'm like, yo, leave me alone, little girl.
Nah, she lies and says she's 18.
And then when you find out, you tell that bitch she gotta go. And no,
the same way how Kevin Gates dated his fucking cousin. We not over here putting him on a chopping block. And he didn't care. And once he found out that was his cousin,
this motherfucker's a habitual line stepper. What are you talking about, bro? He's always doing this. There've been times when people who go on tour with him, they be like, he pass up all the voluptuous grown ass women, go talk to some geeky little 16-year-old girl.
He was chilling outside high schools. Is that okay? What was he doing outside of high schools as a grown man?
He wanted a young tenderoni, just like Bobby Brown and all them. They all wanted young tenderonis. Like
Bobby Brown was like,
school. Are you crazy?
Can I say this?
This motherfucker was 30.
Listen, at the end of the day, I know there's more.
Listen, I was in high school, and I know how little high school girls look. They did not look high school girls.
Listen, Lauren, that's not the problem. Okay.
And I remember my high school friends being geeked for dating a guy who was much older than them. So they didn't care. It wasn't. They didn't feel like they were violated.
100%. Wasn't there many mistakes you made back then? You realize now, like, oh fuck,
no.
Why the fuck? Okay. If you want to be ignorant like that,
no, not those. I literally would not take it back.
Okay. Yo, and there's many girls out there who was like, yo, why was this grown ass man thinking it was okay to talk to me? That nigga was weird now. And if they had a daughter, they would have let him do that. Would you let your daughter talk to a nigga who was 34 at the age of 16?
No.
Like, really?
Answer the question.
And if you really gotta think about it,
no.
There's a video that's
showing the question. I want it on the record.
Like, if you can't answer that, you're the problem.
Would you let your child do that?
But first of all, you
answer the question.
Yes or no?
Answer the question.
Would you let them? I didn't say.
They'll be out of my hands.
Okay, we see how you moving.
Right, but if you found out, would you be okay with it?
I don't know.
Alright, you see, yo, this nigga is gonna be a great witness for R. Kelly.
Yo, I didn't get to say my part.
R. Kelly, get her number.
Yo, Eddie Pedo out there where Gloria has kids. You got the pick of the litter, my nigga.
Where, my nigga?
Yo,
R. Kelly, if you're looking for more girls, I don't want to send it to you, but it looks like she wants to see if she could go through this camp.
Oh my god.
She wants to see how this camp is.
I'm definitely not letting that nigga starve me. That's for sure.
That's the only problem, right?
Yeah.
Just like you said.
Just like stick a whole light bulb up your ass.
I'm sticking my dick out just like he is.
Because you know what he gonna tell you?
What?
He gonna say, come on and braid my hair. That's exactly what he gonna tell you.
He don't got no hair.
Well, he ain't got hair now, but he might make you braid his beard.
Well, you know what I'm
He weird.
No.
That nigga weird.
Yo.
You can say no. Like,
he might make you suck his toes or some shit.
You can say no.
Hold on. So the corny jokes, I guess. But back to what I was saying. So, Lauren, I'm going to pray for you at the end of the day. Because I clearly see you are a cause of the problem. 100% Lauren, I can stick with you that there's many other people who need to get knocked down too. But at the end of the day, this is the problem. We're going to try to get him out of the way. Just like we try to get Harvey Weinstein out of the way. We're going to go one by one. And like I'm saying, you are Kelly. That's it. Honestly, I ain't even delete none of his music and nothing like that. But I'm just not checking for it at the end of the day. I ain't got Apple Music and nothing like that. So he ain't get streaming for me. Because let me not say that. I pay for all my hard-earned music. But I'm not going to listen to his no more. So you can count that out.
Ridiculous. I ain't Black Mama.
All right, real quick. Hold on. Real quick. Out of everybody in this room, are you still listening to R. Kelly?
No, bro.
Are you still listening to R. Kelly?
Listen to that.
Leo, you still listening to R. Kelly?
Of course I am.
Lorraine, we know your answer.
I downloaded 6 songs after that documentary.
What songs did you just
learn
learn about?
Is the most
the ones that I always loved that I didn't have.
You just downloaded a 19-minute song?
No,
I did it.
Step
I
in the Name of
admit it.
Love.
I admit it.
Bump and Grind, Ignition.
I'm gonna tell you right
Trap in
now.
the Closet.
And I can't wait till you play that shit in public, because the nigga gonna break your whole shit.
I'm
I was jamming like.
One Wish is my shit.
Alright, fuck you.
All right. Gene, get it.
What's your side of it? What you think about this whole dilemma?
I think we all are looking at it from the side of like the pedophile shit. And then you compare pedophile shit to all these other rappers and stuff Like you've mentioned the Jay-Z's and the Diddy's. You mentioned the Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Foxy Brown, all this little bullshit. But let's not forget, R. Kelly brainwashed little girls. R. Kelly put the...
Just like any men do on a regular
Can I finish?
basis.
Wait. I let you talk, right?
That's the men you deal with.
I let you talk.
Because I don't be brainwashed.
Do you deal... Okay, so you don't be... Do you deal with men that make sure that you starve? Do you put with men that beat you? Do you deal with men that honestly have made you seem like you dirt to the point where you can't even know yourself anymore? No,
other
wait.
Things that's
wait. You're comparing a man that has done 30 plus years of not only pedophile, nigga was in a McDonald's chilling with his mans. Not only he's at blame, everybody in his camp is at blame too. Yeah, he's a top dog because at the day you the one with the money, but everybody else, they all deserve to go down with it. And just like the dude that started crying, he was like, yo, damn. He felt bad because he was like, yo, he thought he's like, yo, y'all some stupid ass bitches for talking to the nigga that's out here doing it. You see him do this shit. But then he realized that this nigga R. Kelly was really fucking with these bitches' heads. Sorry to call them bitches, but that's what he said. So
blame the parents as well for raising these dumb assholes.
Did I not say that?
So then, can we blame your parents for raising you to have this mentality?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm not over here brainwashed by niggas. I'm not starving myself. I'm not I'm not.
But you're saying that you're not only would you do it, but you're condoning his previous behavior.
And you know what's crazy?
So you're part of the problem.
You know the problem is though, like everybody thinks that, oh yeah, like I can't get brainwashed. But like let's not forget, we're talking about the guy at a point that was the king of R&B. He is
king of pop in a sense.
Exactly. So they're gonna already be brainwashed on their own.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So like no. So when you take your power as a man that know you could get anything you want, and then you could go into somebody you know that you could be like, yo, do this, do that, do this, and they doubt in themselves. You're abusing them as a person.
Yo, honestly, the shit that he just did here it shows you just like what's his name did. ASAP, what's his name? Who just got put up in all that shit? ASAP Bar, who got put up like, yo, do this, do that. That's niggas taking their power and thinking they can get girls to do anything. And that's the problem out here, that niggas gotta learn at the end of the day. They don't got that power. And look what happened to him. Now he in hot shit. Some niggas still fucking with him, but they pulled this Nike shit, and they pull shit like that for niggas. That's a lesson.
But listen, men do this on a regular.
And it's not okay,
when it comes to like housewives, you don't work. They don't. A lot of men don't want their wives to work because they want all that power. They want the women to literally solely depend on them.
That's not exactly true. Some niggas feel comfortable with their girl not working.
No, but I'm saying
they want their girl to have it easy.
No, but I know a lot of men who only does that just for the control.
100%.
So,
and if she chooses to stay with that and she's fine with it, can you blame her?
Exactly.
But she's fine with it. No, they're not fine with it.
So she's not brainwashed as well.
You got girls who over here escaping and going back because they've been abused so bad they think nobody else loves them.
They're literally leaving.
You heard only one. You only one account of somebody say, "Oh, you can leave whenever you go." No, you don't know if that's true, my nigga.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
The mom said it. Michelle Gardner said it. Her daughter left 3 days after she got her, and then came right back home.
Okay, that's her and this other girl. And how many girls you know who've been abused, who've been physical abuse, and still keep going back? So you just sit there and just feel bad. Do you feel bad for the girl?
That's on them.
I'm telling you right now, a girl like that rather hurt herself 1,000,000 times over and over.
You gotta blame the person who's doing this shit to her.
And I think like people use this is what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, I could understand where Glorina's coming from that sense of where like but at the same time you gotta understand. The mind is weak sometimes.
Exactly, and
it's just like
manipulating.
It's just like, yo, they could have left.
Honestly, I can use personal experience to put, but I'm not even gonna do that. But niggas know that shit.
Honestly, I see it from this aspect. It's just like, damn, yo, you as a parent, your child just goes up missing like that, this and that, and the third. You may not know where the fuck your child is, but like, come on, man. At least bring it to some awareness. Like, I'm not going a fucking lifetime, just like Master P said.
Wait. Hold on, Leo. What other... This is the one... If they need awareness, what else they gonna get this?
They didn't know enough, my nigga. Some of them knew that.
Yes, they did. Some of the niggas had, like, news conferences.
Joycelyn Savage, the Savages, they've been
doing, like, big-ass conferences.
You know what's crazy? I looked up to it, and that's what I'm saying, like, y'all...
Is it because that we wasn't paying... Like,
I remember when she was TMZ. I remember when that shit was going on.
Her. It's about the parents.
I remember when that shit
grew up to the point where like, they got like, a whole YouTube.
None of this was a surprise to me. I remember when the parents was doing this shit.
So that's not a problem that she can't leave and they can't get her daughter to leave.
Her daughter went on TMZ herself saying, "I'm not being held captive." Da da da. And her daughter's 21 at this point.
No, you're right.
This is her business.
Okay, look,
like you can't feel bad for her.
Let's step aside from the Joycelyn Savage situation. Let's go to Israel cartel. Two things.
That's the parents' fault.
No, can I say it?
Go ahead.
The father, he deserved an ass whooping for this stupid shit. Why you bringing to your daughter to some freak nigga shit?
And let her.
And you already know. There's like they don't know. That's fine, right? Let her go on stage. That's fine. But you tell me, and let's not forget that when Azriel had sex with R. Kelly was because what they say is that they had sex when she was 17. He at the time this is
same day she went to go audition for him.
Yeah, 17. This was 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago.
It's basically 3 years now in a sense.
The nigga's 49. 49 years old. Having sex with a 17-year-old. And she's not like you threw out this whole thing before. I think somebody threw out the thing about what's her name? A Waka Flocka girl.
Yeah, because she
dressed like that when she like that girl compared to this little girl that looked like
wasn't even dressing like that, my nigga, at all.
That's what I'm saying. Looking like some like little homebody.
Some of them look like tomboys, my nigga.
Look like a homebody.
He is not tomboy.
Nah, he made her into a tomboy.
Okay,
no, not her. Not
yeah,
that
no, but
I'm saying,
like,
girl.
You talking about like, look at that situation, and you telling me that my man is not sick for being 49.
I didn't say he wasn't. I said he's not a big sicko.
He is a big sicko. You know why? Because he yeah, these women might be like their stories like in a way we don't know everything, and everything is based on like what you hear from one side. We'll say that, but like you have to see the trauma that these women went through because sometimes they can't go through them.
It's multiple girls he fucked with underage, and there's many more we probably won't even know because a lot of people probably don't even want to come out no more.
Joronda Johnson.
A lot of people don't even want to come out at this point.
Joronda Johnson, the one.
She's the one who literally like sold herself to him.
Yeah, but she also
when he was on trial for the same thing that she's now saying, like, come on.
But I understand.
And
like,
she was young, and she was
15,
14.
She was 14 when
she was 16.
No, she wasn't. God, she was 14 when she met 16. She's younger than me, my nigga. I remember this shit because I was 15.
I'm sorry.
She said she was 14 when she met the nigga at the trial.
Articles where they say that she's 14
She was 14 at that
when
thing.
She was outside of his
yeah, she was 14, my nigga.
She was 14.
Okay.
She was 14. I remember
when she started dealing with him.
The same time this was the case.
Like literally, throughout the year, she started dating with this next year, so she was 15.
She was 15 when they fought.
They
said, "How old was you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm only 15." And he was like, "Oh, let me see your ID to say you 18." And look, at the end of the day, R. Kelly probably gonna be able to.
He was 41.
Listen, I don't even give a fuck nowadays. The nigga's
that's
over.
A child.
Yeah, it's a child at the end of the day. The nigga could have been 25. It's still fucked up.
No, I'm saying, but like, he's
41. He'd have been 25. It's still been fucked up.
His kids was probably at the same age as the girl.
Man, I like
sicko.
Honestly, you can have your opinion about it, but
my best friend dealt with a married man at age, and she didn't feel like.
Yeah, but was she part of a cult?
She was 15.
Was she slaved?
Yes,
and that's fucked up, nigga. That's not right.
Was she slaved?
Yo, like you making it seem
like she wasn't enslaved.
Yo, hold on. You making it seem just because your friend was 15. How, like, at the end of the day, many people made stupid mistakes and they realize it's for the adult, and that's why they have these age limits, my nigga.
That's okay.
They have the age limit. Your friend might not, but other bitches do. Like, what the fuck?
That's
one thing I want to say.
But you can't say what he's doing is okay because she's with it. That's not okay. That's not okay.
You're taking advantage. Can I say one thing? Because Gloria said it before.
But you said it was okay back in the 20s.
That was a different mindset, Warren.
Listen, back then women needed to find a husband just so they could survive. Did you see the movie Vice? You didn't see the movie Vice.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does, because back then women weren't. You couldn't even get a job back then. So how are you supposed to survive?
So because
you had to get married, you had to find a man.
4 years difference of back then and now it's okay.
Not 40.
It's more than 4 years.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's multiple
if it's
women.
wrong, it's wrong. It doesn't matter if it was back in the 1800s. If it's now, like later on, wrong is wrong.
Yo, R. Kelly good in your book.
Can I just say one thing? Glo, you said this before because you know you love to say shit out your ass. You said that girls that are 15, 16, 17 are the same mindset. But the last time we talked, you said that anybody from the age of 15 to 19 are the same person. So somebody that's in college, sophomore year of college is the same person that's like a sophomore in high school. You believe that they have the same mindset. Okay.
Because when you're first of all, when you're a freshman in college,
No, I'm talking.
I know. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a
19-year-old.
I'm gonna give you a timeline. When you're a freshman in college, you're the same exact person that you were in high school. If not, you're just even more liberated. When you're a sophomore,
freshman,
yes,
sophomore,
yes,
in high school.
yes.
So the freshman you in high school is the same person you were freshman in college.
Pretty much, if not just more elevated, like. But
That's
it's the
gas,
same
man.
thing.
Because in a sense, somebody would have took your innocence back then. That's the case you basically saying.
I'm sorry,
A nigga would have took
That's
your
not
whole
true.
innocence. Yes, it would.
Nah, because I just wasn't into that, so that has to
Nah,
do with that.
nigga,
Yeah,
it's 'cause it didn't hit you. It didn't hit you. That's why.
Nah.
It hit these other
You know why?
Jones.
Because when you were a freshman in high school, you know what you were thinking about? Good grades, having good friends, just laughing, making jokes.
I lost my virginity in high school, not in college.
Freshman year?
Nah, not in freshman year.
Okay.
But it has nothing to do because I was.
No.
You would have been 8th grade getting fucked by a
because-
24-year-old. Basically,
Nah,
that's what you're
because
saying.
when I lost my virginity, I was still into school and all that stuff, so it has nothing to do with.
I said
what-
freshman year.
Yeah, but that has nothing to
I'm not
do
even
with
looking at it like that.
why
man.
I lost it. Because I was into my academics, I was still into my academics when I still lost it. So it has nothing to do with.
I'm not looking at it like that. At the
We're
end of
not
the day-
trying to put it out there, but I'm just saying.
Can I ask a question? We've all had a homie who's like smashed an older chick. Right?
I ain't had one though. I ain't know one.
I know one. So, I mean, would we count it as the same thing? Because we never like.
It's the same shit.
Let's say if it was a young man that was doing this.
What do you mean? Like what you talking about?
Let's switch the roles. Let's say if
It's
it
the
was a
same
young man
thing,
that
nigga.
was
He
doing
the girl still gonna get locked up,
Revenge.
Leo. It's the
it.
same
Like that
thing.
teacher in West Orange.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
she
same
got
thing.
locked
She got
up.
locked up,
Look,
nigga.
But I still want
And
to
that
smash
boy-
her though.
Yeah, because that's a boy's dream. That's
Okay,
come
then
on,
it's the same
nigga.
thing. Like, so you
It's
don't
the
think
same
girls
thing
be
for a girl.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Okay,
not,
but
it
it's still wrong if the teacher gives me pussy. Like,
Look,
it's
it's
still
not
wrong.
right.
Look.
We,
Like,
nigga, the
it's like-
little
it's like-
boy fell in love with the lady, son.
Look, if you
The
ever
little
look
boy
at
fell
the
in love with the teacher.
Menendez, right? The Menendez brothers. The reason why they killed their parents is because they said that they were sexually assaulted by their parents. When their parents are old enough, and the mom was taking advantage of the older son, and this is when he was like 10. Can you tell him like, yeah, he might want to talk to girls, but does he want to get kind of in a way be kind of brainwashed to feel the idea that he has to do it because this is his mother? Like, you have to understand, like, when you have that power over somebody, there's a lot of things that go out the door. There's a lot of things that change. Like, you feel like, oh, yeah, he's respected. He's this. This is why there's a lot of cases where a lot of uncles and kids are getting caught up. A lot of fathers, like, there's a lot of those age differences. This is why child abuse exists. Because
That shit fuck niggas.
Because our kids don't understand what's going on. Why do you think a lot of pastors take advantage of these little boys? Why do you think a lot of priests do this? Because they know that they could take advantage of the little boy because he doesn't know what's right from wrong. They know that, yo, at the end of the day, he's the closest thing to God. So if he says okay, it's okay. So you tell me R. Kelly, the man that made every single song that everybody loved, he could come into your McDonald's and be like, yo, what's up? And you think a little girl that's 13, 14 won't be like, damn, that's R. Kelly. He could change my life.
Mind you, they
Wait,
might
hold
like-
on. So you telling me a 14-year-old boy who's over here shooting a nigga up don't know that shit is wrong?
What are you talking about?
You just said that kids at that age don't know right from wrong.
No, most kids.
So a 14-year-old who's like
but
gang
you're conflating.
shooting and
You're
stuff.
conflating.
They don't know
those
right from wrong.
arguments on the same.
Wait. No, I actually could say who they killing.
What do you mean? Who they like? What does it matter?
Yes, it does. No, it does. If you're killing your parents out of emotion
I'm not
because you
talking
don't
about
want
parents. I said a kid who's in a gang.
Well,
they got
you don't
no.
say anything in the book out here.
No. That's perfect. Older man, he's not gonna go out there one day just wake up and be like, I'm about to shoot this. Somebody told him to do it, right? So he's been brainwashed by a big homie that's old niggas be like, yo, you want to get your stripes? You gotta go out and kill. So yeah, that refutes that statement.
Nah, niggas out here robbing because they don't have money to fucking feed themselves. That's not because the
I was
old
gonna
man is telling
compare
them.
robbing and
You can be robbing to rape. You can be robbing to child abuse. Come on, nah, we done.
Comparing robbing someone to feed yourself to sexual assault by a
Yo,
30-year-old
I
man
was
who wants
robbed.
to date a 15-year-old.
I was robbed for my fitted back when I was in middle school.
What you think robbing turns into?
Huh?
I was robbed for Chucks.
You said.
I said, what do you think robbing turns into after that?
Actually,
It don't stop. It don't just end.
So
end
if
there.
that turns to raping?
that turns to rape. That turns to abuse.
Some be raping, some
Oh,
be
man.
killed.
That's what R. Kelly. That's what R. Kelly
But
did.
you literally, I don't even know what type of.
That's what R. Kelly did?
argument
No,
you giving there.
the argument I'm giving
No,
is that kids
no.
at that age they do know right from wrong. So let's not say that.
Lauren, so you think a boy?
So in 8th grade you were stupid?
No,
I'm not-
but
what
you're missing.
That's what
You're
he's
missing
saying.
the point.
I'm
though.
not. You just said a kid who's 14
Brian,
15 does not know right from
No,
wrong.
I said they're influenced by people that they respect.
You said right from wrong.
At the end.
Okay.
I don't
So
want
you tell me right now.
What are you guys upset for?
No,
because you're not like this is wrong.
She
Like what he did was wrong.
I already said that.
No.
So then, how can you say he's not a sicko? Like,
I didn't say that. That's what you guys keep saying. I said he's not a huge sicko that you guys keep making him seem to be. Exactly. That's the problem because I'm saying he's not a huge sicko.
So what type of sicko is he? Like what level?
He's just sick.
He's a moderate sicko, right?
He's
a first level.
Oh, okay.
He's palatable for you, right?
Hugh Hefner had fucking Brooke Shields naked at the age of 10 years old.
My nigga,
Hold on, I'm still talking.
Hold
on, in the Playboy cover. Then she did it again when she was 21. She's still now alive and she still celebrates them fucking covers. So is she brainwashed? Is she fucking dead? No.
Just came out and said that shit was. She's not completely like happy about that shit.
But at the end of the day, that's one person. So just because one person's okay with this, just like if one person makes it out of a rape situation, they're okay, and there's another dozen who aren't okay. What's that mean? Oh, one of them's okay. That means the rest.
What I'm saying is, you guys trying to make it seem as if R. Kelly is the biggest
nigga.
monster
Like
out
we
there.
all just said, there's a lot of sickos out there.
He uses women. What are you talking about?
Like,
I just gave you an example of one who.
And he's another one.
That's one woman.
And that's another nigga.
Because one woman. Now
Look. If I find out more,
it was more than that.
Okay, if I find out more stories about Hugh Hefner,
more than one sicko
I
out
forget where
here.
you coming from.
I'm saying everybody's sick.
Shit.
Like
no.
Diddy's sick.
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
Diddy's the same thing as
Diddy fucking got his girl pregnant when she was 16 and he was 24.
At the end of the day, if that happened, I don't know what happened.
Just his mom.
R. Kelly? You comparing Diddy to R. Kelly now?
Are you kidding me? It's
Diddy?
the same exact thing.
They're both wrong. Both wrong. But
he was 24, she was 16 in high school.
He
was Diddy at that time.
Wait, look, you know what you're looking at? Like, let's say, no, I'm gonna give you a better example. Let's say we all in our cartel, right? The nigga that's killing, that's a kingpin versus you, the one that's selling drugs. Are we the same? Are you? If you're the drug dealer, I'm the kingpin. Are we the same?
I get the same selling? Like,
no. Do we get the same amount of years?
Obviously not.
So are we the same? If I'm the one that killing, you just selling the drugs. Are we the same?
No,
it is the same.
No,
you just said it.
You just
said that. Diddy married to somebody, had a kid with somebody. You talking about one situation. We talk R. Kelly done so much shit.
Honestly,
that don't make no sense, bro.
Somebody pregnant at the age of 6, that's fine, right?
No, it's not fine.
Okay, then. So what are you talking about?
He's sick too. Like I said, if that happened, he's sick.
That's what I said.
But
who's a sicko?
R. Kelly is a sicko, my nigga. That's it.
And Diddy's not sick as well.
Yeah, if that happened, we still need one. I need to get to the bottom of that.
What do you mean?
It's a sick situation.
You can look it up yourself.
Okay, and like I said, he was sick for that. And like I said, at the end of the day, R. Kelly is a sicko, my nigga. And he needs to be handled. He's still doing shit like that.
When she was 16.
Okay, nigga, and yo, you can name many people, my nigga.
20 years.
The marriage doesn't matter.
Are you kidding?
How does that matter?
Hold on.
No, the validity.
What don't you get? It's a lot of sickos.
That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, there's a lot of sick shit happening out here. What you talking about, nigga? Constantly.
They're all garbage.
I'm not saying that exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're all garbage.
Okay, so at the end of the day, what you fighting here then? Who need to go to
R. Kelly?
Okay, we know that. We've been saying that. There's many more people who need to go to prison for shit like that.
You're not saying that.
There's a lot of more people.
Because he didn't say that. He just said Diddy's is not that bad.
Yo, honestly, he had a child, one person. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know the circumstance. Look, I'm not looking at R. Kelly for the pedophile shit only, Glory. That's what you fail to understand. It's way more than that, Glory. It's not about the pedophile shit. It's the whole shit he's got going on, Glory.
I didn't say that, so relax.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I said, you look at one thing.
No, because the main
argument.
No. My main argument has never been that. If you go back to
it was underage girls.
That wasn't the only problem.
What I said from the beginning, if you go roll it back, I said from the beginning, like the pedophile is one thing. It's not only about that. It's about everything else that he does too. Everything else makes him worse.
And we said that.
If he liked the girl that was underage, because we go through the situation, stuff like that happens.
Shit, if it was only Aaliyah,
now stuff like
no.
I always said.
No,
you just said it.
You're not going to never say nothing. Because if this was only about Aaliyah, this shit would have just went, nigga.
We didn't mention Aaliyah.
No, if it was only about, let's say he only did that to Aaliyah, this story would have went just like any other story. And it'd have been wrong, but it would have went. But you know why his shit keep adding up? It's because it's all the other constant, all this other constant stuff that he just keep
Niggas
doing.
did it right now.
He just
He's
keep adding
49, he
on
just
to
fucked a
it.
girl that was 17.
But
Not
you
even age.
don't even know
Not
how
even
many
age.
other
That's okay.
girls he got, man. You don't even know what else. We only get what we know. It's like a lot of the way you talking is like you got more inside information. We only find then we find out.
Like you guys are just like, oh my gosh.
It is though, my nigga. But to me, it is. It ain't wrong. It's disgusting and it's really bad to me. You don't look at it like that.
Like I'll say this all
it's
the time.
fine.
I look at it all the time. I say that I don't understand how people
I've
like.
seen worse.
I guess so, man. Whatever you
Life
see,
must be
man.
hard for you then.
Sex slaves. That's not worse.
That's what he got.
That's what he has, my nigga.
No, like human trafficking. That's what I'm
really what
talking
he's
about.
got in a
That.
sense, man. My nigga.
That's selling
The
the
only
female to
difference-
other guys. And
The
stuff
only
like
difference
that.
is that he's
He
not
controls
sharing.
it. He
That's
wants to
the
share
only
for
difference.
himself.
The
Well-
fuck? Like, what are you talking about, man? This nigga's fucking twisted. He's twisted.
So you've never emotionally abused a woman
No.
or mentally manipulated a
Yo,
woman?
don't
No,
argue
no,
this.
no.
I can strongly say
Okay.
that.
I'm not even because that sounds like you're
You never have
what
mentally manipulated a woman?
Yeah, we could say that about a girl
Everybody.
too. A girl does
Anybody
that to
too.
niggas
Anybody.
too.
Everybody
My
does
girl
it.
just left in it. I told her to come say bye to me, and she just dipped on
That's
me. That's
emotional
emotional abuse in a sense, my
It
nigga.
is.
That's
It's not.
really what it is.
That's not.
Because if I did it to her, it would be though, right? It'd be
No, it
fucked
wouldn't.
up. Come on, man.
Wow,
All
come
right.
on, bro. You talking
That's
shit.
not
right
emotional
now.
abuse.
All right,
You
you
talking
got
shit.
it.
Yo, wrap this shit up, bro. I'm done with her.
Yo, I'm literally
Fucking
beside
done
myself
with her.
right
Yo,
now.
R. Kelly, me R. Kelly, man,
Yo,
2019.
you are Kelly. I already told y'all niggas from the red.
What is? I got a question for y'all. What is with black culture? Like, why can't we ever just air people out? Like, why do we always make
Because
excuses?
we're afraid. We're
Like-
afraid. We're afraid.
Of what?
Afraid of accepting, like,
Yeah.
It
That
is
there
what
are
it is.
idols where there are fucking ain't shit people. That's why.
Well, I
That's
don't have
why.
idols.
because I feel like black people, like, we
No, I know
love to
what-
sweep shit under the rug.
We do. And
And
the
I
problem
don't-
is
what is
though,
with
it's
that?
fear. It's fear.
Why can't we ever address something for what it is?
You know what also has to do with
Because it's got to be because if you do that, they want everybody to go down. That's what it
yeah,
is.
like you know what is bigger than that? I think it makes it even easier is that as black people in general, we're already the minority. We're already in my mind. We're already I think we're already the minority. We're already like seem like we're at the bottom of the top totem pole. So to see someone like, and I'm not fucking with R. Kelly, but to see someone like R. Kelly, the one that's made songs that, like, and we saw in the video, like he made songs that were inspirational to the world. Like I mean, like everybody that you know probably saying, "I believe I can fly," like at one point in their life, and to see that, like, this is the same guy that was we all saying that at our kindergarten, our first grade graduate, like all them shits, like he's the same one that was out here violating children, not only children, but like also taking advantage of women in general. And to see that, we like, damn, like, do we really blow him up? Because if we blow him up, that's a notch on the black culture. Be like, yo, look, another dude rounding for respect. That's what I'm saying. Like, we also afraid of just blowing people up because of, we already know we in a disadvantage. So every time they see us do something bad, it looks bad on us. It's like when you're at work.
Nah, man, it's just
It is,
niggas
though.
being ignorant though. Too,
No, but
man. A lot
it
of
is,
this
though.
shit- Niggas know the shit was wrong. Just like think about it. If you look at the O.J. Simpson case, niggas like he ain't do that shit. Like
Yeah, that's what
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
niggas, they know what's
But-
right or wrong. It's just because you just want to be like ignorant about it. Like,
But like,
fuck it.
also like,
We
That's
got
like
we
the
got
parents
done
of
wrong
Ezra
too.
Carey.
We got done
It was
too
like,
wrong.
oh, we saw the trial, but he
Yeah,
was
no,
acquitted.
They
No,
stupid. I said
no,
that
that's
already.
stupid. No, I think
Because I would have never been
they're the
at no
biggest
R.
out. They
Kelly.
should have not been on that show.
Niggas still going to R. Kelly shows with their kids, but we'll see what
They
you know.
stupid.
Can I ask,
If he has another show.
Nah, he supposedly he had one like a couple weeks ago.
Nah, I'm talking about
Oh, after the
nigga.
show.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
do y'all think like some of these stories were like a little off?
Of course.
Because even Sparkle, like I felt like she did this just to like, alright, fuck
Nah,
it, I'm
but she
coming
already-
out
No, hold
to
on,
the
listen.
light.
This is all I'm gonna
Because
say.
like if you watch it towards the end of like series 6, she comes out with a whole new song, and some of these bitches got books coming out and shit.
Yeah, of
So
course,
it's like-
but like, but you can't look at it that
Leon,
way.
this is what I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, of course, some of these stories probably got changed, man. Because you know why? Because they realize if they say
Especially-
certain things certain ways,
And-
they're really gonna be like, nah, that nigga ain't
and
wrong. Look
especially
at this,
that
look at
girl-
that. So
especially-
niggas gotta make sure this shit is like secure to get this
No,
nigga.
it's not only
'Cause-
that. It's not
Especially
only
the
that.
girl who said she lost her virginity.
I-
man.
No, she did though.
I wasn't
She said she
buying
did.
that.
How you know that, Leo?
No. I'm saying some of her stories. I'm not saying that it couldn't have happened. But some of her stories just wasn't added.
But honestly, the only thing I say, you can't blame a 14-year-old girl for going to his child. She don't know no better. She loved the star for who he is.
But also, I feel like some of the stories don't add up for the simple fact is people are trying to erase their culpability.
Of course.
Some people don't want it. Like, even some of the victims, they
Like
don't want it to
Sparkle?
make it seem...
I'm 100% sure. I'm pretty sure Sparkle knew what the fuck she was doing when she brought Nisa.
She probably wanted to bring... She probably wanted to bring her niece to fame, though, Leo. Yeah, you understand the nigga was winning. They was making groups and shit.
But if you see shit...
Her own career popped off through R. Kelly, nigga. Come on. Like,
So you mean to tell me that she wasn't that close enough to R. Kelly to not know
nobody? Do you not remember nobody was talking
she
each
sat
other?
through a whole Bulls game watching this nigga like chilling in his house
weren't,
for his wife to be coming out like that.
No,
but that's true. When his
that was
upstairs.
later. No, but think about it. If you think about it,
I'm pretty sure she knew him well enough, bro. Like, especially like people talk in this industry, my nigga.
But Leo, but if you're talking about a nigga who made sure to keep all his shit under wraps, my nigga, this is the nigga. Even if he do come out now and a lot of this shit's true, this nigga got enough evidence on these Jones where he probably won't even get prosecuted. The way he got them signing contracts and shit.
That's not true.
He's probably smart.
Cunningham even said herself. She would open the doors and see little different girls in different rooms with buckets. So clearly, you do see that they do see something.
And ain't that wrong?
It's not like because they didn't know it was going. Yeah,
because they can't they can't leave the room until he comes into the room.
It's crazy.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I see what you're saying.
A lot of these girls went there, they didn't know what the fuck they signed up for. And I bet you it's going to be more who going to try to think they can survive shit like that. Honestly, some of these girls, this shit's like a camp for fun. You know what I mean?
Something? And another thing that threw me off when it was like, when old girl did the TMZ video, it was like, yeah, we saw shadows and shit. I'm like, wait. Seriously. I'm like pausing this shit like, wait, what fucking shadows did y'all niggas see, man?
I mean, if you look really hard.
But like, even
that's like you look something.
That's deeper than I think. What you like, you said it already about Sparkle, which I find to be very crazy. Like, yeah, like you said that she probably bought her like that's the
she had to, man.
No,
especially with these Aaliyah rumors too, my nigga. And
but she didn't know Aaliyah at the time.
Peeing on girls.
Technically, at the time that at the time that
Sparkle, that happened with her niece
after the fact. Yeah. But like you understand, like when she walked in and like she saw her niece there, like in a way, that's the parents' fault.
Still to this day, her niece could be with R. Kelly still.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Nigga, the family stayed. Some of the niggas is still in his band, like my nigga at the end of the day. But look, I'm not even looking at them only. I'm just looking at everybody else, my nigga.
Brainwashed. Or she got something going on and she just trying to keep that money.
Some niggas can't talk, Leo. They got NDAs, my nigga. They made a lot of money.
Like think about Toronto, right? Shit. The one that said that she lost her virginity. She had to when she like spoke out of it. She got sued.
And yeah, she lost her NDA.
She lost everything. She lost everything to say something.
Not only that. Some of these women like to not to give
R. Kelly.
Some of these women actually they sold their soul. Like they did what they did, and their family allowed them to do what they did. And if they were to come out and be like, "Oh, R. Kelly did this, that, and the third to me," but then it's going to discredit everything else that everyone else is going through because they either profited on it or they got their way out. You know, you can't. Say I work for you you're a criminal kingpin. I work for you, right? I knew what I did, right? I work for you. I benefit from working for you. And then they do a documentary on how horrible a person you are and how bad you were to your employees. And I come up and I shit on you in that documentary. Meanwhile, I benefited from everything that I from working from you and everything we went through. Doesn't that discredit everything else everyone else said? So
why not discredit the former manager that was on the documentary? Who benefited from everything, which is why I don't know why
I think he
was on there as if like he had like.
Were you talking about the former?
Yeah, the former. I feel like the reason why I didn't like what he was saying was because there was like he never said I was wrong.
No,
like I should be just as much.
You realize the only person that said it was
to say that.
The only person that said it was wrong was the dude that went.
Yeah, exactly.
But then he realized like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to understand. Like they also understood. Like I'm not looking at that dude's statement to say like yeah I'm using that. When the dude started crying, he was like yo because in a way. for a long time, you could think the same way as the same dude. He's like, yo, y'all are so dumb.
Word.
Like, you work, like, think about it, at the end of the day, you working for R. Kelly, right? And you seen that, you like, whatever, I'm getting checks. That's how a lot of people think. Like, I'm getting a check, I'm not going to say nothing. But, like, when you see that it gets to the point where, like, and then you see sometimes, like, people are getting put on the toilets for 3 days and not eating, I believe every word he said, because the nigga started tearing up in there, like, he was like, damn, like, I felt bad because at the end of the day, like, a lot of people could have got out, but, like, my job was to make sure they stayed. Shit was sick.
Shit, keep things under wraps. That's what that nigga's job really was, man.
And then it's sick. That's why, you know why he did it that way? Because he realized that if he don't, like, two things, he either could get killed, or he...
So, but you really think R. Kelly would really
Yeah.
be putting out hits out here?
Hell yeah, these niggas got security guards.
Nah, but
These
if
niggas from
that's
Chicago.
the case, he would have
Yeah,
been
that
killed
nigga
the
from
Savage's
Chicago.
parents. Like, he would have
No.
been like...
No, you can't. You can't kill them.
Kill him for what?
You're talking about people work for me.
Kill him for what? They
They,
don't know
they
nothing.
said one of the girls who ran away, they actually ran and got her back and shit before.
Yeah.
So, like, think about it in a
Kill him
sense.
for what?
Some of these people, he
Kill him
can't
for
kill
what?
nobody who's on the outside. He gonna kill people who's on the inside. Who knows what's
The
going
niggas
on?
that, like,
Who
you know
knows
what's
what's
crazy?
up?
And you know what I, like, my only thing about
Now
it,
he in too much pressure. He can't do shit like that.
he can't do
no more.
nothing. Because
He too
anybody,
hot.
like, even with, like, you know the producer dude that kind of started with him in the beginning?
Yeah.
And then he kind of came back. He was like, yo, there's girls in here. So he made a retraction on his statement because he got a lot of, like, only thing about it, I think what I don't like is that if you're going to own up to, like, what you saw about R. Kelly, be honest and don't be fearful. The only thing that he made it seem like, and you could be honest with yourself to say that, hey, this is what I saw. We hang out for, like, a couple weekends. So, like, from what he said in that 6-part thing, he made it seem like it was like he knew the nigga for like 6 years and he was always around him. But technically, from what he just pulled out was that, oh, I was there for like a week in like Chicago. Then I came back a week later and I was there for studio at the time it was called Chocolate Factory. It was before it was like some other shit tracks. And then he went to a party at their house and he saw like girls in all the rooms. Like he was like, yeah, I walk into a room, I see hella girls. He's like, I don't understand what's going on. So like, you know, social media was like, yo, bruh, so you tell me that you condone this shit? You know, not everybody getting caught up with this shit, like, but it also shows like
Some niggas don't want to be the whistleblower. That's the problem. Nobody want to risk their careers. That's it.
careers.
Well-
You know what? He's like blowing up in the Japanese culture with black artists.
Well, I'm about to wrap this shit up. I mean, all in all, that nigga is sick fuck. And I'm nowhere saying that other niggas who do the same thing aren't. It's just that this motherfucker is head and shoulders above everyone else. I believe all you niggas out here just trying to like taking advantage of all these girls and dating young women. Like, I don't even date a girl 2 years younger than me.
It's really funny.
I'm
Nah,
dead ass. Like, you think I'm joking? Like,
Nah,
you
will,
can
man.
ask Kim.
I'll find you.
You can
one.
ask Kim. There's been two girls I've
No,
I'll
talked to.
find
and
you
I
a girl
find-
who's 23 you date.
No, I'll say this, right? Like, for the longest time, like, yeah, and as a man, and, like, I'm gonna be honest, because, like, Glow loves to believe that, like, I could be R. Kelly next and shit. But, like, I felt like any girl that I ever, like, have been interested in, I wouldn't use my power as being my age to make them feel like they have to talk to me. That's why I get upset when they say that, oh, yeah, but, like, the power of age, and you say that your age, and, like, if I had the money, no, I'm not doing that. I would never do that, no matter what. The youngest girl I've ever dated is my girlfriend now, and she's the same age as my brother. My brother is literally, like, in a way, we're almost like Eskimo twins. We're like a year and, like, 2 months apart.
That's not the
Wait,
twins.
hold on.
That's
Look.
Irish twins.
Irish twins,
Oh,
sorry.
wait,
Irish
so-
twins.
Eskimo
wait,
twins is
when you were a
something
senior in
different.
college-
Completely different.
Senior in college?
Did you not prey on the freshmen?
Nigga, they was of age.
I'm not
Nigga,
talking
they
about
was
that.
18.
Yes, I did.
I'm just talking about the fact that
Yes, I did.
because of their young mindset, right?
No, actually, there was some really, really bad joints in my
And they was
freshman
of
year.
age.
Nah,
Fuck
but
the
who cares
age.
about that? I'm not-
Look,
yeah,
look,
that's
this
the
is tell you,
point.
like, at that time
I'm
when I was
talking
a
about
senior,
naiveness.
naiveness. I wasn't, first of all,
That's
Nah,
the-
a freshman in college is different from a
Wait,
senior
wait.
girl in college.
Look,
She's not
look,
pressed
look.
on you.
look, I only had sex with 2 freshman girls my senior year. The one girl that talked to me, she pushed up on me. She had a fat ass. It is what it is. She was of age. I didn't force her. First of all, I'm not one to force nobody to do anything. If you say you don't want to have sex today, okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can leave.
Okay. I'm not going to say, call me daddy. I'm not gonna say, stay here, don't say nothing unless I say to say. If somebody come talk to you, put your head down.
When I go out the window, that didn't happen, I guess.
No, but for our...
No, I'm just saying for going, you know.
That's what I'm saying,
I
like...
say that's no words.
No, that's what I'm saying, like, you saying that, like, yeah, like, I'm not taking advantage. I'm like, yeah, they came to the house.
I'm saying because when I was a freshman in college, and I know the guys that I'm cool with who were seniors, they literally prayed after the freshman girls because one, it was but I'm not talking about because they were weak. Exactly. No. Because they were easier.
No, like it's not about easier. Like
that's what your boy did. That's what your boy did.
That's what your boy did.
Some of them.
But like I'm just saying, like for me, you asked me. For me, I wasn't praying for them. If they talked to me and they were pretty, okay. Why am I?
Like stressing? I said, if any of them niggas is 40,
all these niggas had girlfriends and shit, was still talking to these friends.
That's what your boy did. But instead of being a 21-year-old senior in college, he was a 37-year-old grown-ass man.
And you know where he was at? No. You know where he was at, though?
Outside of McDonald's.
He was at...
kids who got $5.
And you know that nigga could get any girl, grown girls, anything.
Nigga worth millions. He could get anybody he wants.
But he fine, though. But he bad, but he's just as bad as us all out here.
Yeah, so what about the 30-year-olds he was dating?
They just dumbasses. That's all.
No, they're
they was. They went into it, my nigga.
We didn't say nothing about them.
I said clearly, my nigga. If you was 31 at the time and you worked for radio, and you tell me you ain't know what the fuck he was doing, talking about you ain't know about the tape, and you work for radio, they gotta fire you, because why you on the radio and you don't know what Crowley was doing, and you was 31, my nigga. So that means when you went through this whole thing growing up, you already knew what this nigga was about. You tell me you worked for radio, and you didn't know what happened? Nah, that don't sound right.
I think that validity of like the...
But like I said, boy, you can't knock it. You ever try to talk to a bad boy that you couldn't fix him? Come on, we all did that shit. And that's really what some of them girls did. And they thought they could fix him, and they got
not the 14-year-old.
Now let's say
not the 14. 14 not trying to fix him.
She's not trying to fix him.
Oh, okay.
She just sushi with the older guy. That's it.
And this is what I want to ask you too. Let's say you know a nigga who was known for beating girls or something, and you kind of ain't believe it, and you start talking to this nigga and shit, and then he start being on you. Who's at fault? Is it you? Of course, people gonna look like you was stupid for talking to him. But at the end of the day, he's still at fault for beating you. And that's literally the same thing as R. Kelly, though. You gotta look at it.
It don't matter. Like, you said it earlier.
I'm saying they're both at fault.
Yeah, 100%. But at the end of the day,
I guess because he should know better, but yeah.
No, but I only think that it's only at fault when I feel like a lot of people are impressionable. Like, so at a certain age, you can't put somebody at fault like that. Like, they just thinking in the hype.
Like, but don't you put your parents them? The parents
no. Like I said this earlier.
But this is one thing I got to say, Warren.
At fault.
Let me leave it at this too for myself. My last statement is real quick. Is though, like, if you heard I was, like, think about me, I'm 25, and y'all heard I was outside McDonald's, outside high school, still trying to bag girl, I know all of y'all gonna look at me crazy. So y'all can't is that true? Won't y'all look at me crazy?
I clown you every single day.
Exactly, clown.
Wait,
no.
But not,
but I'm talking about social media shame. Like, I'll be like, look at this grown ass man right here.
I would tell the nigga
shit. You would just be like, you can still fuck with me like that's okay.
I'll be making fun of you, but I'll be like,
you can still fuck with me though? You wouldn't think there's a problem?
Kids in high school. You see him? No, come on.
I mean, I could have sworn you guys did that, but I
don't lie on my dick.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm into older women.
Nah, fuck that.
That's your preference.
When I was 17,
I don't lie on my dick.
I kid you not. When I was 17, I was messing with a whole John who was like, she had 3 kids in. She was like 26.
He's a victim too.
Like,
that's
what I liked. Nigga, like messing with her, that's what I like. She taught me some things.
I don't lie on my dick.
You're a pervert and she a pervert.
Nah, fuck all that. Y'all literally letting Gloria sit here. If I was my age right now, high school's backing bitches and fucking. Gloria, you know you're gonna have a problem with that. You can't just let me rock. If you are, that's sick.
Y'all do that shit, I'm gonna look at y'all. I'm not talking to y'all no more.
That's sick, man.
Y'all already know. Older women is the only thing.
No, not even older women, bro. I'm not letting y'all talk to nobody that's fucking in high school, bro.
Well, if I found out you was doing it, I might report you though.
I might put you ass in jail. So you just let me go to jail.
I don't even look at my little sister friends, bro. Like, my little sister has some thought ass friends. And I don't even look at them.
Right.
Like, I just be...
Your little sister look like a little girl, so I don't... You better not, nigga.
Not her friends, nigga. Not her friends. Her friends, like, yo, my little sister has some thought-ass friends. like who do that shit, and it's like sometimes I can't even look at them like dead ass. Like I just,
and mind you, in a sense, they are of age.
They are, but like, because they in college now, right?
I'm not
I
doing
know
that.
17 was of age.
Nigga, they 19.
Like
Her cousin 19. Her sister 19. Come on.
17
The
not
whole
age.
sophomore in college.
18 is the
she going
year.
into the junior year, right?
17 is like
Next
most states is not of age yet.
17 in a lot of states is 17 now.
9.
Anywhere in the South.
That's like with the whole Kylie Jenner shit. Chris didn't care.
We did, and we looked at that nigga like he was
we kept
bugging.
saying
Tiger.
But
Yeah,
as a
like-
parent, to me,
we
it's
did
like,
some-
how you
we
more
did-
mad than a parent?
Alright,
Yeah,
let's put it like
because
this.
it's
It's a
Stupid.
parent needs
Let's
her
put
to
it like
be out
this.
there so they can make the
But-
check.
Let's
They
put it
gotta
like
get the
this.
bag.
Do you think it's okay for, like, to get that discretion from the parent to, like, say it's okay for you to talk to my child or whatever the case is? Because, like, I know,
they gotta go to jail
son,
too.
bro, I did a poll at my job. That shit was crazy. I had to ask every girl in there, like, yo, like, would you date an older man, or like, have you ever dated an older man, like, and you were underage? And this one girl said, yeah, I brought an older man to my home, and I was like 17, and my mom was okay with that. You feel me?
Said,
like, her mom was okay with the dude.
because she'll let R.
And like
Kelly.
I
I had a whole
Leo.
friend. Yo, I'll tell you right now.
Listen, Leo, let's not do
Continue.
17 at the end of the day. Let's go down to 15, which is the
Still
difference.
underage.
No, 17 is not underage. That's a
17 's
legal
okay
age. That's a legal age in most states, my
In
nigga.
most states.
You get
Alright, 16.
no. 15 is the age this nigga was fucking the John, my nigga. Could you imagine you 15, you bring a nigga to your house who 28, my nigga, at
I think
15?
this is what I'm trying to say, right?
He old enough to be your
Joanna,
father.
right? When she first met the nigga and they were texting
We
for
keep
about
going
a
back
year.
to the same shit, too.
No, let's
though.
say like she was 14. The nigga was
Let's end this
41.
after this, yo.
The nigga was 41. Your daughter is 14 years old, texting a 41-year-old, and you tell me that's okay? No.
That's a problem.
No, that's a fucking problem.
Like, what the niggas gonna talk about? Like, at that age?
What y'all talking about?
I like the weather today.
Cause she not
That's
look
the
two
only
things.
thing
Two
we
things.
talk about.
She not trying to
What's
better
your
her
favorite
career.
color?
Or what you could do to her body.
Like,
That's pretty much what you could
Look,
talk about.
when R. Kelly was younger, he used to say that I'm gonna blow up your career, right? That's how he used to catch most of them, right? Now,
You didn't have to say that.
he didn't have to tell her that.
'Cause
He
he already
was just
thought.
supportive.
Yeah.
She was supportive. She's like, oh my God, R. Kelly, whatever you want, whatever you want.
It's R. Kelly.
Oh my
It's
God.
R. Kelly.
Take my
He can never do
body.
no wrong. Like you ever see the video that made me sick was like the people like, yo, they all trying to bring down a black man. No, that nigga need to go down.
Yo, those are the same people at the OJ shit, my nigga.
Fucking bring that nigga. But that's back in that's 91. This is 2008. That's 10 years ago.
Think about it. They made them niggas. They some good lawyers out here.
Took the
That
nigga.
nigga, that
No,
shit happened
no.
in 98.
No.
That nigga got prosecuted in 2002. That
No, he
nigga
happened-
ain't go to
no,
court till
no,
2008.
No, he got prosecuted in 2001.
Yeah, no, 2000. It was like 2001, 2002, and then he didn't go to court.
You
Till
know why? Because they
2008.
couldn't get no witnesses.
No, that's not the only reason why. Because they wanted the girl to be older, so it wouldn't look that bad in court. Because think about it, the girl going up there at like 21 now, she look like a grown woman. It's she alright. Because you imagine she went there.
Yeah, when she
6
was like-
years younger, she would have
Yeah,
been
it's a wrap.
15 in that bitch.
That nigga
nigga.
dead.
They'd have been like, "Oh, this nigga
I'm
getting
about
locked
to wrap
up."
this shit up because I can't talk about this shit no more. It's unholy. It makes my
Lock that nigga up if they can.
Fucking lock that
all
bitch
y'all
ass
niggas
up.
out there who want to date girls that are younger than you, you're a weirdo. If you're over 25 and you're dating anyone in the teens, you're a weirdo.
You're sick.
It's just I don't understand what's wrong with y'all niggas. Like there's tons of women out there. All right.
They want to make it easy.
Every June there's a new class
Not even
of
easy. I
college
won't say
girls.
that.
There's a new class of college girls that graduate college every fucking year. There's a new draft class every year. Why do y'all gotta go to the high school draft class? What is wrong with people? Like, what is wrong with y'all? There's tons of older women out here that want love. Why y'all gotta go after these little girls? You sick motherfuckers. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and only you. All right. I hope your kid comes out with 3 eyeballs. I hope you have testicular cancer. If you're a woman, I hope your fallopian tubes explode. Like y'all niggas is weird, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm gonna say this one last thing. For any victims of sexual assault, i.e., Glory and Leo, yeah.
Wow.
No. Any victims? No, but on a serious note, any victims of sexual assault and who have difficulties dealing with it, if it's haunting on you, there is a National Sexual Assault Hotline. The phone number is 1-800-656-4673. That's 1-800-656-4673. They're available 24 hours a day, every day of the week. I mean, some of y'all, it's okay with y'all. I mean, more power to you. But for those who actually feel victimized and abused, you have an avenue to talk to someone and get that off your chest.
Every nigga is a star.